We've all heard of the financial crisis, haven't we? It's fair to say that many had been affected by it. Some were slowed down, many dented, and others, like myself, were completely wiped out. I said this because I want to make it clear. I know it was a rough time for everyone. But I'm tired of seeing and hearing so many people complain about the crisis. And as if complaining about it wasn't enough, I see way too many people that are constantly using it as an excuse as to why they're not taking the next step in their life, not living to their full potential, not investing in bettering themselves or their people, why they're not upgrading their processes, why they're not being aggressive with their marketing, they're not expanding. In short, what I'm seeing is far too many people who are constantly coming up with excuses as to why they're not doing what they must do in order to get to their ultimate goals. We know what the crisis was and how it hurt everyone. We don't need another reminder, nor will any individual or group be successful in driving forward if they're constantly looking back in the rear view mirror. Many are using the crisis as a justifiable reason, and frankly, they are gripped by fear, and that is why they are not making positive decisions and taking smart actions in order to move forward towards where they would ideally like to go. They are hanging out to the past as a reason for their sorry story. No matter what you've experienced, consider yourself to be lucky. Strap up your boots and get on with it. You are still fortunate. And if you don't believe me, I want you to consider this. If you were born in the year 1900, by the time you were a teenager, you would have been in the middle of World War I. Just as it would have come to an end, you would have then faced the deadly flu pandemic. 50 to 100 million people were killed, many of them healthy young adults, making it to date one of history's biggest natural disasters. That went on from 1918 to 1920. A few years on, in 1929, you would have been 29 years of age and would have faced the Great Depression. Now that lasted until the late 30s, with unemployment in some areas being as high as 33%. And just as you thought you had a fair share of challenges in your lifetime, you were ushered into World War II, which didn't end until 1945. Now how's that for the first 45 years of your life? I don't know about you, but for the simple fact that I was fortunate enough not to experience all that, makes the crisis really look like a blip on the radar. I'm sure that you would agree with that. And that's only one example. I am certain that if you think about it, you will come up with plenty of situations out there that can help you wake up to the fact that you, my friend, are fortunate. The truth is very simple. When I'm speaking around the world, I like to ask questions. Two of them are this. Have you ever experienced a challenge in your life? The second question is, do you expect to experience challenges moving forward? And guess what the answers are? On both occasions, it's a resounding yes from everyone. And yet, the majority of people complain about the times when they are being challenged. Winners and leaders choose to use the time of crisis as the best times in order to get better. If they are challenged today in their studies, their work, their sport, their business, by the economy, what they do is simple. They choose to become better and stronger. Any successful person, winner or leader, on a personal level or on a professional level, always has challenges. Always. Life is not picking on you. Life wants to know if you are serious. Life is not short of talkers. There are plenty of them. Life wants to know if you are serious about walking the walk. Expect to face challenges and crises in your personal and professional life. Expect to face challenges with your studies, your friends, your colleagues at work, in business, if you are part of a team or even leading a team. Yes, challenges are plenty, but be grateful for where you are. Mother Teresa said it well. Life is an opportunity. Benefit from it. Life is beauty. Admire it. Life is bliss. Taste it. Life is a dream. Realize it. Life is a challenge. Meet it. Life is a duty. Complete it. Life is a game. Play it. Life is a promise. Fulfill it. Life is sorrow. Overcome it. Life is a song. Sing it. Life is a struggle. Accept it. Life is a tragedy. Confront it. Life is an adventure. Dare it. Life is luck. Make it. Life is too precious. Do not destroy it. Life is life. Fight for it. What you have to come to terms with is very simple. Don't complain about the crisis in the past, the present, or the future. Do something about it. Use it to your advantage to get better. Yes, we have faced a financial crisis, and the future is uncertain. But please, don't let that be your excuse, both as an individual or as a group, as to why you're not taking positive steps. Make your moves. My team and I would love to hear from you. Your thoughts, your questions, your experiences, and your breakthroughs. Until we meet in person, get inspired, get informed, and get going.